damage to surrounding tissues. To learn more about the newly opened Orthopedic and Spine Institute at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, or to schedule an appointment, call 724-912-7533 or visit wvumedicine.org/Uniontown. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. The new us, here for you.
Ho, ho, ho. Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
This is Dominic Carbone at Stanley Bartlett, here to tell you about Ford of Uniontown's holiday sales event.
Holiday hobby-whatty? We got the largest new inventory we've had in over a year, with interest rates as low as 0% for 36 months and 2.9 for 60 months on select models.
Blast these Christmas deals!
And remember, Santa's workshop never shuts down, so we have a huge selection of certified cars, trucks, and SUVs to choose from.
Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
One person's trade is another one's potpourri.
Also, all month long, for every vehicle sold, we'll be donating $100 to local charities.
Cheer up, dude. It's Christmas.
The Grinch knows, shouldn't you? Top of the hill, across from Applebee's. 724-425-5980 or FordofUniontown.com.
Price excludes taxes and transfer fees, includes all applicable incentives, must finance with Ford Motor Credit.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanola back here at CCBC in Beaver County. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Lincoln Park Leopards. Tony, as your starting lineups, as always, they're being brought to you by U.S. Digestive Health and the Southwestern Endoscopy Center in Uniontown. Problems with the digestive tract or no picnic, get help today. Call U.S. Digestive Health and the Southwestern Endoscopy Center at 724-437-7677. Here's Tony.
All right, today for the Lincoln Park Leopards, their head coach Mike Boriski. They come in with a 5-0 record overall, 2-0 in Section 2-4A. Their starters today will be number 1, DeAndre Moy, a 6-foot senior guard. Number 3, Brandon Cummings, a 6'4 junior guard. Number 4, Mikey Crawford, a 6'3 junior guard forward. Number 5, Malik Thomas, a 6'4 sophomore guard. And number 21, Dorian McGee, a 6'2 junior forward. For the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, their starters today coming in with a 6-0 overall record. Head coach Rick Hogger, his assistant coach is John Smith, De'Air Jenkins. Coach Hogger's starters for today: number 1, Keandre DeShields, a 6'3 senior guard. Number 2, Rodney Gallagher, a 6-foot senior guard. Number 3, Mason Bolish, a 5'11 senior guard. Number 15, Patrick Cavanaugh, a 6'3 senior forward. And number 32, Antoine Black, a 6'2 sophomore forward.
We're back with the opening tip-off right after this. Laurel Highlands and Lincoln Park from CCBC on WMBS, the Turbo Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
Hello, this is your Fayette County Commissioner, Vince Facides. There is nothing more exciting than high school sports. As a graduate of Laurel Highlands and a letterman myself, I know all the athletes work extra hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Again, this is Commissioner Vince Facides saluting all the young contestants for their efforts. Good luck, and may the best team prevail. And the winner is...
This is Mayor Bill Gerson here again of Watch Sports and Academics Unite Our Community. Now, as your mayor, I have the privilege of uniting our community through a different conduit. Through the implementation of our city comprehensive plan and the construction of the city's sheepskin trail, I'm excited about the growth and progression of our city. Please join me in our campaign to move Uniontown forward. Please join me in taking on the challenge to make our city a place where we can live better, work smarter, and play more joyfully. This is your Mayor, Bill Gerke, and I thank you, and I hope to see you at the game.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school in the Fayette County area for more than 3 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands school basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164. Or stop into their office at Amador Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon
Looking
Avenue.
for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hanula back here at the CCBC Dome. And Tony, certainly plenty of excitement around this matchup tonight.
And a lot of excitement around this matchup, and we're going to get to the starting lineups here in a minute. Laurel Highlands will be the away team here tonight. Lincoln Park, the home team. And as we mentioned, both of these teams come in ranked number 1, believe it or not. The Mustangs being rated number 1 through the Trib, and the Lincoln Park Leopards through the Post-Gazette. So like I said, this was a matchup that everybody has looked forward to since they saw it on the schedule. And we'll see what both of these teams have.
Mustangs in their away blues tonight, white numbers and red trim. Their bench across the court off to our right. And the Lincoln Park Leopards in their home whites with gold trim and gold numbers and blue trim in their bench across the court off to our right. Officials here tonight, Rich Conrad, Jack Thorne, and Mark Weir. And this certainly has a playoff atmosphere here as well, Tony.
Every bit of, and that's what I said, when you get two good teams like this, you kind of expect, and we've got a very nice crowd here tonight. We were here for the first couple games, Brian, and nowhere near the crowd that we have here for this one. So you can see that everybody in the area and pretty much in Western PA is looking forward to this matchup.
Hey, 2 girls games this morning. They were followed by 2 boys games. Highlands down Pine Richland 60-43, and Blackhawk a 10-point win over Still Rocks 52-42. That's a look at our scoreboard brought to you by Peachin's Pharmacy, located inside the downtown Connellsville Peachin Market. Brian Rozak alongside Tony Hanula. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. First of 2 for us today, Tony. Steve Stuberg and Billy Dice down in Southern Garrett, Maryland. They'll have the Red Raiders and the Rams from Southern Garrett at 7 o'clock tonight. Really a fun night of high school basketball here on WMBS.
Right, and that Uniontown team really played well last night against Waynesburg, and I would expect kind of the same thing from Coach Kazmarski's team tonight against South Garrett. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, this game today, as we mentioned, Brian, it's going to be a real test. The Mustangs are going to expect a real challenge, and I know Coach Auger, I talked to him last week one day, and he said this is the way he set up the schedule to make sure that they were well tested before they got into the playoff situation. So let's see what they can do here today. It's going to be a real good game and a real good test.
Of course, we get spoiled seeing Rodney Gallagher and Keandre DeShields all the time. We our first opportunity live to see Malik Thomas, the talented 6'4 sophomore, averaging 30 points a game.
Well, and Thomas, he's the epitome of a basketball player, no doubt. Ranked number 15 by rivals in the class of 2025. and by ESPN ranked number 13. So he's got some talent, and as we said, already having a number of Division I offers offered to him. So we'll see what both of these teams can do here. The two-headed monster on both teams, and you can see Gallagher and Malik Thomas greeting each other. I'm sure they've played against each other in AAU action.
Actually, Mikey Crawford, though, taking the opening tip-off for Lincoln Park. Keandre jumping for Laurel Highlands Mustangs, working left to right as we describe it as a Central Valley Round Ball Classic game between Laurel Highlands and Lincoln Park gets underway. With the Mustangs controlling the opening tap. Down to Patrick Kavanaugh. Could have been steps not called. A touch from Bolish, but he threw it away. Right to Malik Thomas coming back. Puts it off the glass and in. First two of the night courtesy of Thomas, and Lincoln Park takes an early 2-0 lead.
Yeah, a nice move there by Thomas. Gallagher nearly poked it away. Luckily didn't get called for the foul, but Thomas just showing sheer strength.
And Kavanaugh actually had a seam down low. Surprised he didn't take the shot. Now Gallagher turns it over after a little poke here on the near side. So not the start the Mustangs are looking for tonight.
Not the start, and that's the thing. Kavanaugh, as you said, had that wide open shot. Thing of it is, got to have a little bit of confidence. Like I said, if he knocks down a few, we've seen him have a good game once he knocks down his first shot or two.
Brendan Cummings bringing it across. A catch there with Moy. Near side touch. Malik Thomas back between the circles again to Moy. Moy lost the dribble. Gets help on the little switchback there with Malik Thomas. And Thomas came in averaging 30 points a game. Brendan Cummings 26 a game. And Keandre has steal there on the pass from Thomas. He's trying to send it down on the blocks. Keandre coming back, stopping, popping. But that jumper a little bit too strong off the back iron. And Dorian McGee, the rebound there for Lincoln Park. Leopards an early 2-0 lead a minute in from the CCBC Dome.
And we also said wonder what the over-under is on dunks in this game, because I think we're going to see a few.
Here's Cummings between Mustang defenders, resetting on the far wing out to Malik Thomas. He holds fronted there by Antoine Black. Thomas now off to his left, will hop step, his pass blocked down by Patrick Kavanaugh. The Mustangs take over possession.
And two bad trips down the floor for Lincoln Park. Nice anticipation on those trips by Keandre DeShields and Kavanaugh.
Keandre, a little switch here with Rodney Gallagher. Kavanaugh trying to come out and set the screen there on Brandon Cummings. As Gallagher works up top, will take a long three and hit it. Gallagher rattling that one home. His 16th made three of the season. Puts the Mustangs on top 3-2 here at the 6:16 mark of the first.
Yeah, and that's a nice shot there by Rod just to rise over a extremely good leaper in Cummings.
DeAndre Moy a touchdown cross court near side. Brandon Cummings, he's trying to answer back. His three ball rattles out. Kavanaugh the rebound. Forward to Gallagher. Numbers coming back for the Mustangs. Rod coming on the inside. They're going to call a charge there on Gallagher. Did not get the benefit of the doubt on that drive for Laurel Highlands.
No, and a good job there defensively by Cummings. Just established position. Rod got called for the charge. So first team foul on either team.
Rodney has done a nice job, Tony, when he's gotten in foul trouble. I think back to that Mount Lebanon game to open up the season to remain on the floor. Very heady player for the Mustangs.
Well, just basketball smart all the way around, Brian. He's been in these situations before, knows exactly what he needs to do, and knows his team needs him.
Moy off to Thomas, was double teamed and had stolen there by Keandre. Keandre left of the lane between defenders, almost lost it, regains with an off-balance shot, but it high off the glass and in. Keandre DeShields and Laurel Highlands, a 5-2 lead over Lincoln Park. You're at the 5:30 mark of the opening quarter.
And a nice shot there by DeShields, went high off the glass. I didn't think he was actually going to get it to go, but beautiful touch.
Cummings playing catch there with Thomas. Long three from Malik. Off the side of the rim, no good. Kavanaugh on the rebound for the Mustangs. Across to Gallagher on the near side. Has some operating room. Long two, near wing, good. Rodney Gallagher, that's his money shot zone. He has five. Mustangs a 7-2 lead. Here at the 5:05 mark of the first.
And you can tell that Rod accepted this challenge to play against an extremely good Lincoln Park team. And right now, he's showing it that he wants to win this game bad.
Brandon Cummings now working between the circles here for Lincoln Park. Off to DeAndre Moy. NBA range three, answers back from Moy. The 6-foot senior guard averages 6 points a game. Hit that one from way downtown. And has Lincoln Park back to within two. Down 7-5 here at the 4:42 mark of the first.
Well, and that's something that Coach Boriski wants to see. Kind of open up the middle a little bit. Everybody's keying on Cummings and Thomas. And a nice shot by Moy.
Now trying to set up the alley-oop, but the pass attempt was a little short there from Black. Somehow Keandre got it back from the far block, able to lay it up and in. I don't know how Keandre came out of the mix there, Tony, with the basketball, but he did. And his make gives Laurel Highlands a 4-point lead at 9-5.
Yeah, and really an ill-advised pass. I don't think you're going to see too many alley-oop dunks.
Yeah, you talked about trying to get dunks tonight. It might just be hard because the opposing teams are so strong here. That might have been out of bounds, not called. Now it is off of Mikey Crawford announced. And the Mustangs get it back up 9-5 here almost midway through the opening quarter.
Well, and like I said, you've got leapers on both sides. So to try to throw that alley-oop pass, probably ill-advised. Not something that Coach Auger wants to see.
Here's Rodney bringing it back across here for the Mustangs, fronted there by Brandon Cummings. Gallagher working off to his left, and he gets fouled outside the arc on the floor by Brandon Cummings. We're on the opposite side of the scorer's table, but a great view here, Tony. And our first time here at the CCBC Dome, we were very impressed with the venue.
I tell you what, this is a nice place for a basketball game. And look at this crowd, Brian. I mean, this is almost a sellout crowd.
Yes.
Just amazing.
We're back here tomorrow for the Mustangs taking on West Philadelphia. That'll be a 5:30 start from the CCBC Dome. And there's Keandre, triple team. Lost it, got it back. Comes back inside, and he got fouled again.
He's going to pick up the foul there on DeAndre Moy with the swipe trying to make the steal. So he's going to pick up his first foul. Team's second. The Mustangs have triggered in under their own basket.
And Rodney will send it in. High feed into Keandre on the far wing. Keandre spots up for the three. On the way and good. Keandre to shield 7 here in the opening quarter. In fact, all 12 points, Tony, scored by either Keandre or Rodney. And the Mustangs a 7-point lead over Lincoln Park here at the 3:23 mark of the first.
I'll tell you what, if they can keep shooting like this, just keep it up.
Leopards coming back. Pretty move there. Brandon Cummings right around Patrick Kavanaugh, getting 2 back there for the Leopards. They trail by 5 at 12-7 here at the 3:09 mark of the first.
Yeah, it set up a little full court pressure here. Gallagher being picked up as soon as he touches the ball.
Rod working off to his right. 3 from the near wing. Halfway down, rattled out. Kavanaugh missed on the follow. And now Lincoln Park racing back on the other side. Brandon Cummings spinning his way in here on Gallagher. Ball deflected out of bounds off Laurel Highlands and out. Lincoln Park will retain possession here in the Laurel Highlands zone. And Tony, look at some of the other role players for the Mustangs. I think guys like Kavanaugh have to play with confidence out there.
I agree with you, Brian. I think that's going to be key for this. Really, I mean, if they can show a little confidence and score some points here and there, take the load off of Rod. Nice steal there by Bolish.
Yes, and Bolish, who played great against Gateway right before Christmas, will get swatted here by Keandre. Again, their right place, right time, able to lay it up and in. Keandre with 9. Mustangs have doubled up the Leopards at 14-7 here at the 2:35 mark of the opening quarter.
Yeah, and a beautiful follow there. Good hustle by Keandre, go coast to coast.
Cummings in traffic, long feed out far side, short there on the jumper, Malik Thomas, but there with the follow, DeAndre Moore. Moore now with 5. Lincoln Park back to within 5 at 14-9. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We're back in 60. It's Laurel Highlands 14, Lincoln Park 9 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Forge Jr.
Laurel Highlands a 14-9 lead over Lincoln Park. 2:23 left here in the opening quarter. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanula. Nick Barczyk back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Even have Big George up here with his foam finger next to us as well. Big George got to meet Keandre DeShields before the start of the game. That was a big moment for Big George.
And you can go check out that pic. I know, Brian, you already put it up on the Facebook page on WMBS. Yes.
You can know Big George is not a fictional character. He is real.
Yep. Now you can put a face to the name.
Yes. And here's Rodney bringing it back across here for the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands leading by 5, working left to right as we describe it. Off to Keandre, far corner. I think a long 2 and get fouled. Shot attempt no good, but he'll have 2 free throws upcoming. I think they'll get Malik Thomas there for the foul.
Yeah, Malik just went up for the block and just looked like he caught DeShields' elbow. Now they're going to say shooting 2.
Yeah, definitely in the act.
Yep. Oh, no, definitely in the act. I just wasn't sure where he's at. I was trying to move this around here. Wasn't sure if he was behind the line for 3.
Now Keandre, first of 2 up on the way and good. Keandre, for the season, 71% from the free throw line. Went over 1,000 career points last week, and the Mustangs win over Thomas Jefferson, averaging 25.5 points a game for the Mustangs. Lead now at 6.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, you got to make these free throws. And, you know, I was looking at some stats prepping for this game, and you can tell that Lincoln Park, I mean, they're two studs, too. They're great foul shooters. I saw in one game, 18 of 20. They're tough any way you look at it, so you got to be careful and get every point you can in this game.
Keandre hit both for the folks on the radio side. So the Mustangs up 7, trying to answer back. Cummings for 3, drains it. And boys, this Lincoln Park team solid from the outside. Cummings, who came in averaging 26 points a game, connecting there to have Lincoln Park back within 4 of Laurel Highlands at 16-12.
And I'll tell you what, right now, if I'm Coach Auger, I might say, okay, guess what? Let Keandre loose and let him take Thomas, maybe pick up his second foul.
Blaze Krisner now in for the Mustangs. Off to Kavanaugh, long 2 up top, off the mark. And the rebound pulled down there by Malik Thomas. Off and across here on the near side to Cummings. And now Thomas, another touch. Watched there by Mason Bolish. Again, on the Laurel Highlands side, you have Keandre with 11, Rodney with 5. That's it in the scoring department. Coming free for a quick layup on the left hand. Dante Green off the Lincoln Park bench. Green, who actually has not played until now this season, Tony. He, in fact, has the same Linz-Frantic injury, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, as Steelers running back Najee Harris actually has a plate in his foot. And just back in the lineup after a football injury. And now Gallagher coming back. Couldn't get the and one, but did draw the foul. But after that last Green make, Lincoln Park back to within 2 of Laurel Highlands at 16-14.
Yeah, let's see who they're going to call this on. The referee looking back, trying to get a number. Looks like it's going to be on Cummings. Oh, no, they called it on Moy.
Green, I'm sorry. And Rodney, first of 2 free throw attempts here, good. Rodney was 80% only a year ago to 68% coming into the game this year. That was his 1,562nd career points. Makes both free throws here. So 7 for Rodney. It's a 17-14 lead for the Mustangs over the Lincoln Park Leopards. Here at the 43-second mark of the opening quarter as Mikey Bittner sees his first action.
Bittner checking in for Bolish, who's going to take a breather probably for the last 40 seconds of this quarter.
Malik Thomas up top. Watched there by Blaze Krisner. Playing catch there with Thomas. And driving back. And what do we got here?
I think they're going to call a reach. They're going to call that. It looks like they're going to call it on Bittner. Yeah, Bittner tried to reach in for the steal. So that's going to send Thomas to the line. As you said coming in, Brian, Thomas averaging 30 points a game as a sophomore.
Yeah, still very young in his Lincoln Park career. Misses the first of 2 free throw attempts here. And tomorrow for West Philadelphia, we're going to see a 6'9" freshman. That's rated one of the best freshmen in the country on the West Philadelphia side.
Well, this is what you prep for. I mean, this you got to play the good teams. And, we talked about this before. You play the good teams, you're ready to go when it's playoff time.
Second of 2 free throws, good for Malik Thomas. He has 3. West Philadelphia's nickname, by the way, Tony, the Speed Boys.
Yeah, I saw that. You got to wonder where that one came from.
18-15 lead for Laurel Highlands here over Lincoln Park. 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hello to Ed Walensky on our live stream from Sandy Howe Notary Services. They're open till 8:30 tonight. Hello, Ed, and thanks for watching. Here's Blaze Krisner back across. Forward to Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher right of the lane. Kicks in the corner. That's Bittner for 3. Line drive a bit too strong there. Lincoln Park, the rebound running back. 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter and out of control, and throwing it away there was Dorian McGee. They actually had some operating space there, Tony, but kind of rushed it too much, had plenty of time.
Yeah, they did have a lot of time, and I'm sure Coach Boriski right now saying, take your time, you had 10 seconds, and you actually could have set it up and even run like a 10-second half-court offense.
Bittner off the inbounds pass, bringing it across. He's double-teamed, needs help, gets it in Gallagher, and Gallagher unable to get a shot away as the first quarter ends. But Laurel Highlands leading by 3 at 18-15. We're back with the second quarter in 60 seconds here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Chris Parker Jr., it's the holiday season and the year is coming to an end.
And here at Autoland, we're having great year-end deals. And with the Hyundai Getaway sales event, we have fantastic deals. Interest rates are high, so come take advantage of 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Sonata or Santa Fe limited editions. Plus, get $1,000 HMF bonus cash just in time for holiday gift giving.
How about fuel economy and a low payment?
We have a fantastic selection of fuel-efficient 2023 Elantras for holiday travel or winter vacations. Lease a new 2023 Elantra SE for only $219 per month. Just see us for details.
And every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 3-year free complimentary maintenance. Visit them online at AutolandHyundai.com or 25 East Fayette Street, downtown Uniontown.
And Santa knows you'll always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai. Happy holidays from everyone at Autoland.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hanola back here at the CCBC Dome in Monaca, Beaver County. Nice to have you along with us for a little Thursday afternoon high school basketball action. Don't get to say that too much, Tony.
No, you don't, Brian. And it's not often that I get to see a 4 o'clock game on a Thursday either. So luckily it was during the Christmas break, and I've taken a couple days and fortunate enough to come down with you and do this game. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're back here tomorrow as well for the Mustangs and the Speed Boys from West Philadelphia. That'll be a 5:30 start. I actually thought this one would start a little bit later than it did, but the game preceding us actually wrapped up pretty quickly. Yeah, now Lincoln Park working right to left as we describe it for a 3 in the tie from the near side. No good. DeAndre Moy, they got an offensive rebound and scoring there on the putback in traffic is Brandon Cummings. That's 7 for Cummings, and Lincoln Park back to within 1 of Laurel Highlands at 18-17, just 30 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. The Shields nearly had that rebound and just slipped out of his hands, and Cummings right place at the right time for the putback.
Gallagher driving back, hard foul.
That's number 2 on him. They're going to call that offense.
They did, wow.
Yep.
I didn't know about that one, Tony.
I don't think so either. Looks like Rod might have got poked in the eye as well. So yeah, that's going to be his second foul. So that's big right now with 7:22 to go.
And both were charges.
Yes, both were charges, right. So now Rod's got to be careful, especially playing underneath in this zone.
Especially playing a team as talented as Lincoln Park as well. They know how to take advantage of those situations. We got a guy out on the floor with a couple of personals early on, and coming back, Mustangs, we called for a blocking foul there on the Dorian McGee shot attempt from out in front. Now Lincoln Park an opportunity to tie the game or take the lead here with these free throws.
They're going to call that on Kavanaugh. He bodied up McGee as we went to the basket. So that's going to be Kavanaugh's first. It's going to send McGee to the line. McGee, the 6'2", junior forward, misses the first.
Lincoln Park struggled a bit here at the foul line, 1 of 3 as a team. Malik Thomas at 1 of 2 back in the opening quarter. Now McGee trying to tie it. 2nd of 2 free throws, no good. Rebound there from Blaze Krisner of the Mustangs. Forward to Kavanaugh, touched up there on the near side of Mason Bolish. Trying to get off to Keandre, intercepted there by Cummings. Sent ahead here, look out, driving back and missing the dunk was Mikey Crawford. He had an easy 2 there. Tried to showboat Tony, cost his team 2.
Yeah. Not something you want to see in this game. All the points count.
Good ball movement there for the Mustangs and a finish from Patrick Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gaining a little confidence out there for the Mustangs, who now lead by 3 at 20-17 here at the 6:30 mark of the second quarter.
Yeah, you're going to need somebody else to score besides the Shields and Gallagher, and a nice shot there by Kavanaugh. Hopefully gains a little confidence from it.
Moy in traffic, and it was Kavanaugh came out of the pack with it there for the Mustangs. Off to Gallagher and across. Rodney Gallagher up top. 3 on the way, a little bit short. Kavanaugh offensive rebound, keeping it alive. Pulls back. Keandre had it poked away there by DeAndre Moy. Numbers coming back here for the Leopards, and Gallagher a steal. The pass was deflected. That was the intended pass from Thomas, and there's Gallagher coming back. Finger roll finish for Rodney Gallagher. He has 9. Mustangs now go up 5 at 22-17. It looked like, Tony, a couple of point-blank opportunities missed there for Lincoln Park. Mustangs take advantage, lead by 5, but coming back, crowd silencer there. Mikey Crawford, his first points of the game come from outside the arc, and Lincoln Park cuts right back into it. It's 22-20 Mustangs.
Hey, Brian, I got to tell you something. I'm kind of looking out of the corner of my eye. Can you believe how many people are in this gym?
Yes, absolutely packed here for regular season high school basketball. Top 2 teams in 4A, Laurel Highlands and Lincoln Park. And a foul called here on the floor on the drive from Keandre. It might be the second on Malik Thomas. That's who they call it on.
I think they're going to.
No, it went on McGee.
They went on McGee, yeah, fortunately for Lincoln Park. But this is, I'll tell you what.
Especially for a game 4 o'clock on a Thursday.
Exactly. Well, either there's a lot of people who are off this week or a lot of people unemployed who like basketball.
Yes.
One of the two.
Here's Krisner, turns it over. He's trying to save it on the edge of the zone. And coming back, Thomas ties the game. Malik Thomas, who came in averaging 30 points a game, Layup there has this one knotted up at 22. 5-0 mini run for the Leopards. 5:12 left before halftime. Krisner on the far side, back to Keandre high on the left. We talked about how deep this 4A field is, Tony. You can conceivably have 10 or 11 teams in 4A make a run to a WPIAL championship game. Krisner for 3, no good. Kavanaugh, another offensive rebound. Back to Krisner, resetting to Bolish. Needs a little help. Good job there to pull it back out. Sends it to Gallagher here high on the right.
Yeah, smart play by Bolish. Just bobbled that ball a little bit as he was going up for the shot, and smart to pull it back out.
Gallagher fadeaway 3 out the front of the rim, no good. They'll get Kavanaugh over the back on Dante Green.
And that's going to be his second foul as well, so now he's got to be careful. Just kind of good position right there by Cummings. So now let's see what Coach Hogger decides to do. He's going to put Schwarzfeger in, going to give Blaze Krisner a breather.
4:40 left before halftime. Game knotted up at 22.
And this is everything we thought it was going to be, Brian.
Lincoln Park sending it in. DeAndre Moy bringing it across. Touch there from Thomas. Resets between the circles. Watch there by Schwarzfeger. Double team comes over. He'll swing it back off to his right there to Mikey Crawford. Crawford on the inside. Good feed off to his right. And Dante Green cuts and scores. And Lincoln Park now in the lead at 24-22 over Laurel Highlands. I believe, Tony, that's the first time they've led tonight.
That is their first lead. And the thing of it is, that was a nice play by Green to seal off the defender.
Keandre far elbow jumper, no good. Fortunate rebound deflecting right to Nate Schwarzfeger. Down to Kavanaugh, out to Bolish. His 3, good look, couldn't finish. Another tip out. Gallagher thought he had it, but controlled there by Brandon Cummings coming back. And a little alley-oop slam on the give and go. On the flip from Thomas to Cummings. Cummings with 9. Time out on the floor. Lincoln Park fired up. They lead 26-22. 3:49 left before halftime. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon has spent his life helping others. Now in his 17th year of service, he previously served us as a district judge for 24 years after 8 years of teaching our kids. Like in basketball, Rick Vernon knows that it takes a team to produce winning results. Let's keep our great team of supervisors together. Rick Vernon says, go team!
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Delarose, 724-437-3200, 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Lincoln Park now a 26-22 lead over Laurel Highlands. I believe, Tony, that's a 9-0 run for the Leopards. Laurel Highlands led 22-17.
Yes, it is, Brian. And just a couple turnovers right there, and you can see it just changes the whole complexion of this game. And a good time out there by Coach Hogger, and now full court pressure being shown.
And Gallagher, little outlet pass to Keandre, who drives in and gets a quick 2. Keandre to Shields, well drawn up there off the inbounds pass. Keandre's first 2 in the second quarter, has 13 for the game. Mustangs back to within 2, down 26-24.
Reminiscent of football right there.
Certainly looked like one of those home run balls we saw on the gridiron in the fall. A little miscommunication there on the bounce pass from DeAndre Moy into Dante Green. Goes out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands.
And interestingly enough, I was going to say I thought Lincoln Park was going to drop back out of this full court pressure and really just kind of token pressure right now after getting burned on that nice pass by Gallagher.
There's Rodney bringing it across on the far side. Picked up there by Brandon Cummings. Gallagher with a little screen help there from Kavanaugh off to Keandre on the near wing. He'll take a long 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Bullish on the backside. I think they're going to get him for a push-off.
Yeah, it looked like he might have had the right hand right in the spine of number 1, DeAndre Moy, underneath there and kind of give him a little shove. It wasn't extremely blatant, but the referees were in good position to make that call.
Competitive so far, as we would expect, among the top 2 teams in the WPIAL in Class 4A, Lincoln Park and Laurel Highlands. Leopards lead now by 2. Floater on the way, no good on the initial shot attempt from Cummings. Ball still loose underneath, and Keandre to Shields, able to come away with it there for the Mustangs. Off to Kavanaugh, out and across to Nate Schwarzfeger. Touched there by Mason Bolish. Bolish on the far wing, hands back off to Keandre. Keandre stepping up, long 2, far wing, too strong. And a Lincoln Park rebound underneath, brought down by Mikey Crawford. Sent out to Thomas. 3 far side, good for Malik Thomas. He's tough, Tony. Thomas with 8. An official's timeout here as Lincoln Park goes up 5 at 29-24.
Yeah, you just can't give him that kind of space right there. And a nice job on the drive and the kick to find a wide open Thomas for an easy 3.
Kavanaugh sending it in to Rodney Gallagher. A little token pressure there from Brandon Cummings. Gallagher across here on the near side. Rodney working off to his left. Floater from just inside the foul line. No good offensive rebound. Antoine Black scores on the putback. First 2 of the game for Antoine Black. And the Mustangs back to within 3 at 29-26. 2:09 left here before halftime.
Yeah, and Black could be the X factor in this game for the Mustangs. As we said, does a nice job on the offensive boards.
Malik Thomas for 3. Missed there out the front of the rim. Keandre another rebound for the Mustangs. They could tie it on a 3 on this possession. Keandre working up top over to Mason Bolish. Feeling the pressure there in front of the Lincoln Park bench. Back to Keandre again. Keandre operating up top. Works left of the lane, tried to go between defenders and was fouled. Might get Vinny DePaula there, just checked in, number 11.
Yeah, they are going to get DePaula. I actually thought it was going to be on Thomas. But DePaula's going to get called for the reach, and that's going to bring Dorian McGee back into the game. They're going to give Dante Green a break. So the Mustangs triggered in under their own basket.
Rodney will work it in up top to Mason Bolish. 1:42 left before halftime. Laurel Highlands the basketball down by 3. Here's Keandre up top, fadeaway long, 2, halfway down, spun out. Scrum for the rebound, knocked out by DeAndre Moy. So we Mustang basketball here in the Leopard zone.
Yeah, actually thought Black was going to get that rebound, but knocked out of bounds by Moy. So fortunate for the Mustangs, get another opportunity here.
Gallagher will work it in, high feet into Keandre on the far wing, pulls it down, bounces it back to Rod, trying to post up here on Cummings, and a travel call there on Gallagher. So we've seen 2 charges and 1 travel called there on Rodney Gallagher, things you don't normally see in a game where Rodney's playing in it.
Well, obviously, he was trying to draw the foul on Cummings, really had him on his hip, but the referee called him for the travel. Unfortunate for Lincoln Park, Cummings didn't pick up his 2nd foul.
Cummings has it right now, setting it up on the far side. Long 3 on the way and good again, Malik Thomas. He has 8 here in the second quarter, 11 for the game. Showing he's everything as advertised. The Leopards knock it out of play. Remain Mustang basketball here in the Lincoln Park zone. But that 3 from Thomas increases the Leopards' lead now to 6 at 32-26 with 1:05 left before halftime.
No, he is definitely everything that's advertised, no doubt. And you can see he's one of the 4 people that the reason that this gym's full like it is.
Gallagher sends it into Keandre here in the near wing. Keandre pulling it back in Rodney's direction. Rodney right down the lane, floating it up, a miss. Battle for the loose ball, rebound controlled again by Malik Thomas. Mustangs have to be careful here not to let this game get away from them. They trail by 6 at this juncture with another 3 launch. Near side off the mark there, Cummings. They got an offensive rebound there from DeAndre Moy. Fights back inside. Going up for the slam was Cummings. He was fouled. Shot attempt no good. They'll get 2 free throws.
That's a good foul there by DeShields. That's only his first. It's going to send Cummings to the line, but the thing of it is, you definitely don't want to give him that dunk to get this crowd ignited.
I agree.
And put them in to put that momentum on their side, no doubt.
A pair of free throws now for Lincoln Park, up on the way and good on the first one for Cummings. Cummings already in double figures with 10. Lead at 7 for Lincoln Park, their largest of the game at 33-26.
And Cummings hit 2 big free throws in that 78-76 win over Beaver a week or so ago.
Second of 2, good again. And the Mustangs now finding themselves down 8 at 34-26. Gallagher back across, and he got fouled there on the drive by DeAndre Moy.
Moy doesn't agree, and I don't think some of the fans do either. Kind of a little bit of a groan there as they called the foul. It's going to be the 7th team foul on Lincoln Park as well, so it's going to send Rod to the line.
Call this a 1-and-1. Roll it on the floor.
And the key, you got to make the first one. Only 34 seconds to go in this first half.
Rodney front end of a 1-and-1. Scored 9 so far tonight, make it 10. As he connects there. The Mustangs, other than Keandre and Rodney, have only 4 points from the rest of the team. 2 from Kavanaugh, 2 from Antoine Black. The 23 of the 27 scored by the Mustangs' top 2. And Rodney adds another one there at the foul line to give him 11 and pull the Mustangs back to within 6, down 34-28.
Yeah, in this type of game, you kind of expected that. And as we said, if you can get some scoring from the other 3, it just adds to the help that they're going to need to beat this good Lincoln Park team.
And the Leopards are going to take this one all the way down here to end the second quarter. And 12 seconds left. He's going to hold here up top. That's Thomas operating. Double team comes out, down to 5 seconds left. High feed brought down, far block. And a foul call there on the shot attempt from Dorian McGee. Gallagher is in the vicinity.
No, I think it's going to be on Keandre. Then it is.
Now you have 2 on Keandre and 2 on Rodney.
Number 21, Dorian.
And you have Dorian McGee headed to the foul line where he's 0 of 2 so far in this game. And he'll get 2 here. First of 2 up on the way and good for McGee. 6'2" junior forward, came in averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds a game from Mike Boriski's squad.
Yeah, pretty nice touch on that shot right there by McGee. Now with 2.3 seconds.
His second of 2 on the way and good again. So McGee hits them both, and now from midcourt, Keandre off the mark, and Laurel Highlands will trail by 8. Going to the locker room, it's Lincoln Park 36, Laurel Highlands 28. Stay tuned for our halftime show, brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. It comes your way next year on WMBS, Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new set of dentures. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Christner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at 600 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases, same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Call for your appointment, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page.
Going on now at the Chevy East.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $269 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevyeast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease is for GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash rate equity down with GM loyalty or conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and for tenants. Sale ends January 3rd, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Let's face it, sometimes local is just better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Blejo is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown area Allstate agent Russ Blejo so Russ can help you with protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate, are you in good hands? Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Brian Rozak, Tony Hanola back here at CCBC in Beaver County, the CCBC Dome. Laurel Highlands trailing Lincoln Park 36-28 here at halftime. Our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Law Firm. Tony has your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Tony?
All right, Brian, for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, Keandre DeShields had 13 in that first half. Rodney Gallagher had 11. Kavanaugh with 2 and Antoine Black with 2. 18 in the first, 10 in the second for their total of 28. No made three-pointers in that first half. I'm sorry, one made three-pointer by both Gallagher and Keandre DeShields. On the other side for the Lincoln Park Leopards, they were led by Brandon Cummings and Malik Thomas. They both had 11. 4 points by Dante Green, 5 by DeAndre Moy, made 3 by Mikey Crawford, 2 points by Dorian McGee. They scored 15 in the first, 21 in the second. That's been the difference. A 21-10 second quarter lead and a 36-28 lead here at halftime for the Lincoln Park Leopards.
This is the third boys game of the day played here at Central Valley's Round Ball Classic at CCBC. Highlands down Pine Richland 60-43, and Blackhawk a 52-42 win over Stowe Rocks. Later on tonight here on WMBS, the Uniontown Red Raiders down at Southern Garrett, Maryland, taking on the Rams. We're on there with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. After this one wraps up, opening tip down there set for 7 o'clock. Steve Superk and Billy Dice bring you that game this evening. Here it's Lincoln Park 36, Laurel Highlands 28. Second half comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Movement Physiotherapy is here to serve you. Now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, Movement Physiotherapy treats back issues, knee and ankle pain, shoulder, hip, neck, and balance issues, and provides post-surgical rehab. Using aquatic therapy, manual therapy, therapeutic exercise, soft tissue massage, electrical stimulation, running analysis, and balance programs, Tyler Gasek and his team are ready to improve your health with physical therapy. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and
Stop by Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop on North Gallatin Avenue in Uniontown. Family owned and operated by Phil Lucioni and Dominic Sabatini, Big Al's features 2 one-topping pizzas and a 2-liter for $21.99. Or try an Italian hoagie and a 20-ounce drink for $6.99. Check out some of Big Al's other homemade food items, including pasta salads, macaroni salads, and deli items. Big Al's Market and Six-Pack Shop, 72 North Gallatin Avenue. Phone 724-550-4252.
And you'll see there's a whole new sport for you and me.
Happy holidays from Thurby's Riverside Ford. This is Ashley Thurby announcing the Ford Shine Bright year-end sales event. We've got the inventory and the best deals of the year. Now, get 0% Ford credit financing on all new 2022 Ford Escape, Edge, and Explorer for 36 months. Now that's a deal. How about the best-selling truck on the planet, the new 2022 Ford F-150 that comes with 2.9% Ford credit financing for 60 months? Shine bright this holiday season with a new Thurby's Riverside Ford in your driveway. Stop in and see Sammy, Jimmy, Joey, or Ashley for the best deals of the year. But hurry, offer ends January 3rd, 2023. Thurby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. Your One Ford Elite Presidential Award-winning dealer.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new set of dentures. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar at 600 Cherry Tree Lane in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases, same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Call for your appointment, 724-438-0241, or visit their Facebook page.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Back here at the CCBC Dome in Monaca, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. A lot of work to do here, Tony, to start the third quarter, trailing Lincoln Park 36-28. Mustangs do start the third quarter with a basketball. Working right to left as we describe it as Rodney Gallagher brings it across.
Yeah, the thing about it is this second half, Brian, the Mustangs have to make sure they don't turn over the ball and start blocking out and try to get some rebounds underneath.
Laurel Highlands actually got off to a nice start, led 18-15 after one quarter of play. Lincoln Park didn't take their first lead of the game until midway through the second quarter. Here's Antoine Black now after getting the feed from Rodney, coming inside, handing off there Bolish, and Bolish has himself trapped, able to get out of it. Out to Black, three on the way, good, and boy did Laurel Highlands needed that. Antoine Black connecting from the outside. He has 5. Mustangs back within 5, down 36-31.
Not only did the Mustangs need that, but also Black needed that. So now, right now, he's going to be considered a scorer if he hits another shot. And they're going to have to lean off DeShields and Gallagher a little bit, maybe open up the game a little bit for those two guys to score a little more.
It certainly has been key. The Mustangs have to get some production from players other than Keandre DeShields or Rodney Gallagher. And if you don't, it just allows Lincoln Park to shut those two guys down. 3 up top. Off the mark there, Thomas. Ball still loose underneath, and getting fouled going back up there was McGee, and that's going to be the third on Keandre.
Yeah, and that's a big foul right there. 6:50 to go in this third quarter. And DeShields on the reach. And you hate to say it, but it might have been easier just to let him score right there. But now Keandre's got to be careful. Coach Auger really doesn't have the luxury of pulling him out of this game. So he's got to be careful here. Only down 5, 6:50 to go, third.
McGee, first of 2 free throws, no good. He's now 2 of 5 from the foul line in this game. His only points have come from the free throw line.
At least he fouled the right leopard, though.
Yep, correct. Now McGee for a second of 2. Up on the way, and that one is good. So 3 for Dorian McGee. And Lincoln Park back up 6 over Laurel Highlands at 37-31. Keandre back across, a little operating room, handing off Mason Bolish, putting it up and in. First 2 of the game for Bolish. And the Mustangs back to within 4 now, 37-33, 6:36 left here in the third.
He had a nice pass there by DeShields. Everybody collapsed onto him and left a wide open Bolish. And a nice dish.
Keandre Moy, nice no-look feed coming free there. McGee, his first field goal of the game, has 5 points. 39-33 Leopards with 6:22 left here in the third. Keandre between defenders got hacked.
That was
Thomas got him.
Yeah.
And now they're going to post it here on Moy.
Whoa. That was a great pass by Moy to find a wide open McGee underneath there, man. Just a bullet pass. Got it right past Keandre and an easy layup.
Non-shooting. Here's Rodney Gallagher up top for the Mustangs. Rodney, long 2, but the ball was tipped. He got it back. Fights back inside. Scoop shot no good, but he was fouled. And Rodney will have 2 free throws. Lincoln Park fans wanted a carry there on Rodney.
Well, it's not a carry if somebody
No, it was tipped, correct.
Right.
They thought he went up and down and kept the basketball, but it was tipped.
Yeah. They're sitting at the other end of the court. Didn't really get a good view of it, but it wasn't a walk. Now Rod misses the front end. I'm sorry, the first shot of 2.
Now 4 of 5 from the foul line is Rodney. Mustangs still down 6 at 39-33. Second of 2 for Rod, good. So Rod with 12. Mustangs down 5 at 39-34. 6:06 left here in the third. Here's Cummings. Step back 3 from the near wing, got fouled. He had both Keandre and Antoine Black there. Let's see who it's going to go on.
Let's hope Black. But it's not. It's on DeShields.
Wow.
Oh, that changes the complexion of this game immensely.
Keandre picks up his 4th personal foul with 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Brendan Cummings at the line makes his first of 2. You roll the dice with him here, Tony?
You have to. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, you could bring somebody off the bench. I get it, but you're going to lose a lot of scoring power.
You're down 7 now, too, after Cummings hit both free throws.
It's not even the scoring that's as much. You just lose the rebounding underneath because he gives you so much size. Actually,
he's getting 3 here because that was a 3-point attempt.
Yep.
He gets all 3 free throws.
And as we said, an excellent free throw shooter by Cummings.
Well, the Mustangs in big trouble right now. Keandre to Shields with 4 personal fouls, and they trail on the scoreboard 42-34. Here's Rodney coming back in traffic, and he gets fouled.
Well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to see right now for the rest of this second half is you're going to see Rod try to take this game over. And you know what? We've seen it a number of times, and he can do it. And I hope he can do it here today because this would be a huge win if the Mustangs could come back and win this game.
You go back, though, to his freshman year. Remember Laurel Highlands winning that WPIAL championship, and at times it was a one-man show from Rodney Gallagher. He makes his first of 2 free throws here.
Yeah, we saw him come in and basically take that game over against Thomas Jefferson in the playoffs his freshman year, and we've seen it a number of times. And I think we're going to have to see it here in the second half.
Makes both free throws here. He's at 3 straight.
So
now is 7 of 8 for the game from the foul line.
Now Krisner's going to come in for Keandre. So like I said, the deal is that, you're going to, not saying that Krisner can't handle it, but you're just losing size underneath.
For sure. So Keandre getting a breather, I think, other than maybe when he's picked up a technical foul late in the game when they've subbed him out. Probably the first time I think Keandre's checked out of the game for fouls all season.
Yeah, it's been I can't remember any game like that this year, so one of those things.
Mustangs down 6. Lincoln Park sends it into the backcourt here to Malik Thomas.
Mustangs stay in that zone defense they've been in all game.
Malik watched there by Krisner, comes inside, a little hop step, put off the front of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Thomas got it back and puts it up and in. He's tough to stop. He has 13. Lead back up to 8 for the Leopards over the Mustangs at 44-36. Rodney coming back right down the lane, floats it up and in. Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher 5 here in the third, 16 for the game. Mustangs back to within 6, down 44-38. Thomas, good feed down low, coming free, using the glass and getting it to go. Mikey Crawford. Crawford with 5. Speed of this game picking up. 8-point lead for Lincoln Park until Rodney Gallagher hits the 3 from the far wing. Gallagher doing everything he can here, Tone. He has 19. Mustangs back to within 5. Down 46-41.
Well, I didn't tell you, used to work for the circus as a psychic. I kind of knew it was coming, so,
We've seen that before.
Yeah. Well, you knew it. It has to come to this. You hate to say it.
There's Brandon Cummings operating up top. Dante Green trying to set the screen there on Bolish. 3 fired, far wing off the side of the rim, no good. Blaze Krisner the rebound there for the Mustangs. Off to Antoine Black, and he'll hand it off to Gallagher. Mustangs down 5 with the basketball midway through this third quarter. Gallagher driving back, scoop shot, score. There you go again. Gallagher 10 here in the third, 21 for the game. He might set a season high for himself tonight. Timeout, Lincoln Park will take one as well. 1-possession game. Leopards 46, Mustangs 43. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Attorney W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162. Email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Lincoln Park with the basketball. They lead by 3. Rodney Gallagher taking over this game for the Mustangs. He has 21 as Laurel Highlands tries to rally here midway through the third quarter. down 46-43 with Keandre DeShields on the bench with 4 personal fouls for the Mustangs. And Patrick Kavanaugh coming over there. Little deflection, but Lincoln Park keeps possession. Back up top, Crawford. Swung to his left. 3-ball up top, in and out there on the attempt from DeAndre Moy. And Laurel Highlands the rebound. Antoine Black back to Gallagher. Got stolen and slamming it in there. Brandon Cummings as the Mustangs commit a turnover in their own zone. And it benefits Lincoln Park for a quick 2. Cummings with 16, lead back up to 5 at 48-43.
Yeah, and Black with just a bad pass there. Probably should have went with the bounce pass, but tried to get it over to defender, and Cummings with a nice steal and slam.
Mustangs need to hurry this inbounds pass in. They do get it into Kavanaugh. Forward to Mason Bolish, and he'll hand it off to Rodney Gallagher. Mustangs down 5, 3:22 left here in the third quarter. Rodney up top spinning. A little turn and shoot from the far elbow, short out the front of the rim. And Lincoln Park the rebound. They'll try an outlet pass on the far side going down to Thomas. Thomas coming back, just had it ripped away by Gallagher. Rodney Gallagher back through center. Gallagher right down the lane. Scoop shot, couldn't get it to go, but he got fouled, and he'll have 2 free throws here for the Mustangs.
You know, and you got to say, you got to love when he turns the Jets on. I mean, it's impressive. I just can't. There's not many guys that can take over a game like he has right now.
And you're never out of a game when you're Rodney Gallagher.
No, you're not. I mean, it's just extremely impressive.
Saw so much of that, especially during his freshman year. Then he got weapons.
Yep. Well, and that's the thing.
Needs to be a one-man show.
No, and that's the thing too. Like even right now, you're going to have everybody's going to have to keep their head on a swivel as well, because guess what? Everybody's going to start keying on Gallagher. And there's going to be a lot of wide open guys, and Rod's smart enough to dump it down for the easy baskets.
Makes his first of 2 here. He now has 22 for the game. Gallagher second of 2, good again. He now has 23 for the game. And the Mustangs back to within 4 down. Check that, back to within 3, down 48-45 as we go under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Coming back for Lincoln Park. They're going to turn it over. Errant pass for Moy. Picked off by Gallagher. Rod right down the lane, putting off the glass and in. And Rodney Gallagher almost single-handedly has the Mustangs back to within 1 at 48-47. Absolutely unbelievable. But it's not shocking because we've seen it before.
It's not shocking, but I'm going to say one thing. You got a lot of people saying, why is he going to play football?
Yeah. You also have a lot of people asking why we talk so much about Rodney Gallagher and Keandre DeShields. Well, this is exactly why. They make this much of a difference out on the court for you, as Patrick Kavanaugh picks up the foul there for the Mustangs. We're going to have a timeout. Laurel Highlands, 2:34 left here in the third. Mustangs back to within 1, down 48-47. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Brian Rozak, Tony Hanola back here at the CCBC Dome in Monaca, Beaver County. Laurel Highlands, Tony, they're putting up a show. Rodney Gallagher has trying to add these up real quick. And for 25 for the game, putting 14 here in the third quarter. And the Mustangs have themselves back to within 1 at 48-47.
Well, the key to all this, Brian, is this. You're only down 1 with 2:34 to go, and you've had DeShields sitting on the bench for the last 4 minutes.
Correct.
And you're still in this game.
They've actually closed the gap with Keandre on the bench until now, as draining a 3 right off the inbounds pass there was Brandon Cummings. And Cummings now 19 tonight for Lincoln Park. Leopards lead back up to 4 at 51-47.
Well, still, like I said, you're still within earshot. And here it goes.
Mason Bolish trying to answer back. Good look from the corner. Couldn't get it to drop. Now numbers coming back here for the Leopards. Thomas near side. Walk. Yes, it was. Travel call there on Malik Thomas. The Mustangs get it back down 4 at 51-47 with 2:07 left here in the third.
Yeah, and that wide open look there by Bolish. I mean, you got to take that shot. We've seen him make those a number of times. It was a good shot. He just couldn't get it to go there.
I'd rather see him shoot there as well, Tony. We've seen a couple of the Mustang guys down on the rotation a little hesitant on some of the open looks earlier on in the game. I think you need to be aggressive, especially this juncture. Down 4. Rodney jumper, foul line, good. Rodney Gallagher again. 27 now for Gallagher. Mustangs back to within 2, down 51-49. 1:43 left here in the third.
Just keep it within range, get into the fourth quarter.
Thomas pulling it back there to Brandon Cummings. Now Thomas again, far wing, 3, no good. Antoine Black the rebound. Black in a little trouble there, but Rodney Gallagher able to save the day in front of the Lincoln Park bench. Fancy dribble and coming back, putting it off the glass. Missed there on the drive, wanted to foul, didn't get it. And Thomas coming back the other way for Lincoln Park. Thomas, kick out, corner, 3 ball off the side of the rim, no good there on the attempt from Vinny DePaula, and the Mustangs the rebound. 1:10 left here in the third. Laurel Highlands down 2. Rodney Gallagher here on the near side, swings back to Krisner for 3 in the lead, he hit it! What a big shot, plays Krisner! And Laurel Highlands, a 52-51 lead.
Wow. Hey, I'll tell you, that is huge.
With Keandre on the bench, coming back. Missed there on the jumper from the foul line. Thomas kept alive on the offensive glass. And on the near side, Kavanaugh swat on Dante Green. All of this with Keandre DeShields on the Mustang bench with 4 personal fouls.
All I know is buckle up for the fourth quarter, baby.
Buckle up. I haven't even said it yet, Tony.
You don't have to. I'm going to steal your thunder, brother.
Back off to Malik Thomas. Watch there by Krisner. Thomas on the inside. Krisner thought he had a clean block, not called.
I thought he was kind of clean myself. Krisner, it was a great block. And really giving up a size advantage. Krisner got him listed at, what, 5'11"? That's on a good day.
I like the step up there at zone on his 3, though.
I agree. Well, like I said, they're going to give you that shot. You know, they're going to key on Rod right now, and you're going to need some guys to step up, and we've seen it so far in this third quarter.
Thomas, first of 2 free throws, no good. And you wonder, Lincoln Park, you've seen a little momentum swing now back in Laurel Highlands' direction. Talked all the time about the Rodney Gallagher effect, and you're seeing it on display here right in front of you in the third quarter.
Well, and we said this was going to be everything we expected it to be, and this crowd is getting their money's worth.
Thomas, second of 2 free throws, no good again, but the Mustangs can't get an offensive rebound. It was pulled down by Dante Green, who resets high on the left. So Lincoln Park now down 1 at 52-51. Final 25 seconds of this third quarter.
And they're going to milk the rest of this, which is quite a while for 25 seconds, but Coach Boriski wanting to get in with the lead at the end of this third quarter.
And in a way, this kind of saves the Mustangs a little bit, too, with Keandre on the bench with 4 personals.
I agree.
Cummings coming near side, cut towards the basket. He got fouled there by Antoine Black. And Lincoln Park hasn't exactly been sharp at the foul line tonight either.
No, they have not. Well, and the thing of it is, I thought on that play right there, I thought Black actually might have tipped the ball, but I thought Cummings missed, just lost control of it and was fortunate to get the foul call.
So Cummings will get 2 here with 3 seconds left in the quarter. He makes his first of 2, so Cummings now 20 points tonight.
Cummings is money at the line. I don't think he's missed a foul shot here tonight, has he? And I hope I jazzed him.
6 of 6.
Okay, I hope I jazzed him then.
Leopards who have been consistent at the free throw line tonight, and he makes both here to give him 21 for the game. So Mustangs now down 1. Here's Krisner from midcourt, putting it over the glass and out of play. But Laurel Highlands, I think they'll take this. Down only 1, headed to the fourth. 53-52 Lincoln Park. We're back with a fourth in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling, open Friday 5 and 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
53-52, Lincoln Park, a 1-point lead over Laurel Highlands heading to the fourth quarter. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanula. Nice to have you along with us for high school basketball on a Thursday night. First of two actually here on WMBS. Later on tonight, the Uniontown Red Raiders traveling to Southern Garrett to take on the Rams. Steve Super and Billy Dice will have that game for you. Of course, Nick Barczyk making everything possible back inside our WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital studios. Now, Steve would say we need to give that guy a raise.
Well, Soup will be flying solo here tonight.
That should be entertaining.
Yes.
Looking forward to listening to Steve on the drive home tonight. Here we go, fourth quarter. Lincoln Park gets it here off the arrow. They lead by 1. Working left to right as we describe it. Brandon Cummings dancing here outside the arc. Sending it into the corner to Thomas. Works right of the lane. Back up top again, Cummings. Double team comes over. Cummings resets now, high on the right. Now edge of the zone up top. Cummings looks like it's go time. He'll fire the 3 up top. No good. High rebound control there by the Mustangs, Mason Bolish.
Nice job there by Bolish on the block out of Malik Thomas.
Hands it off to Gallagher, and Rodney called for the travel, trying to sit up Krisner in the corner.
Yeah, just got a little ahead of himself right there, but good. Like I said, good job on that long rebound. Bolish blocking out the much taller Malik Thomas to get that long miss on the 3.
And you still have Keandre on the bench for the Mustangs with 4 personal fouls.
They've got Leighton in the middle of the zone now underneath.
Seeing his first action of the night. Lincoln Park working up top again with Moy, playing catch there with Cummings. Little feed there off to Crawford on the elbow. Back in the corner near side to DeAndre Moy. Lincoln Park not showing that much attack right now. A little hesitant on this possession. Now Thomas will hop step. His shot attempt off the back iron, no good, but got his own rebound. Thomas regains again, comes far side, shot with the left hand finish that time from Malik Thomas. So Thomas with 15. Lincoln Park goes up 3 now, 55-52, with 6:45 left here in the fourth. And coming back, Gallagher on the far wing. We're going to get a foul called here on Lincoln Park.
I think that's going to be on Cummings. And the thing of it is, Brian, we mentioned that Thomas came in averaging 30. He scored 11 in that first half. He's been pretty quiet here this second half, and it's really been the difference in the Mustangs getting back in this game.
Gallagher, first of 2 free throws, good. Gallagher now 27 points in this game. Approaching now 1,600 career points. And makes both free throws here, so Gallagher now 28. And the Mustangs back to within 1 again at 55-54. Thomas playing catch there again with Moy.
And I'll tell you what, the zone's been pretty effective here in this second half by the Mustangs.
Near side Cummings. 6:25 to play. Moy again between the circles. Setting the screen there was McGee. Floater no good on the attempt there from Moy. Scrum for the rebound and somehow was found there by McGee. He was able to lay it up and in. Dorian McGee now with 7. Lead back up to 3 for Lincoln Park over Laurel Highlands at 57-54. And now Rodney down the near boundary. Back into the Lincoln Park zone. Has it high on the left as Keandre comes to the scores table to check in. Gallagher will spin, near elbow, jumper good. Rodney Gallagher now with 30. 57-56, Mustangs back to within 1.
I'm just going to chuckle. There's not much more you can say.
No. Has totally taken over this game for Laurel Highlands with Keandre in foul trouble. 5:38 to play. Mustangs down 1, but Lincoln Park with the basketball.
Well, they can all come see me at my booth at the Fayette County Fair next year when I'm guessing psychic things. Yeah, how about that?
Missed 3 there from DeAndre Moy, and Antoine Black, a big rebound in traffic. Touched ahead Leighton, down to Gallagher, trying to scoop it up right down the lane. Could get that one to go.
And numbers on the other side here for Lincoln Park.
Here. Kicked out, 3, Cummings off the mark. Another high rebound, Leighton going for it, had it ripped away. And underneath, a lot of contact, no foul called. We play on. Thomas fights and gets another 2. Malik Thomas now with 17 for Lincoln Park. Leopards lead at 59-56 with just under 5 minutes to play.
Well, I will say this, though. Everybody was calling for a foul. There's a foul right there on the reach. But to be honest with you, Bolish went up with the defender straight up. And really, Cummings just lost control, tried to twist and turn and do a number of things. But I didn't think it was a foul by Bolish. I thought it was a pretty good non-call by the referee.
Thomas picked up that foul, just his second.
And now here comes Keandre checking in.
That was also the 6th team foul on Lincoln Park as well. So the Mustangs will shoot a 1-and-1 at the next whistle. And as you said, Keandre in the game right now for the Mustangs as Rodney works edge of the zone. Almost lost the handle, regains, tries to go between defenders. Had it poked away there by Brandon Cummings. Little outlet pass forward in the finish from DeAndre Moy. So Moy with 7, and Lincoln Park has extended their lead now up to 5 at 61-56 with 4:25 left in regulation. Here's Keandre up top, double team on him. Gets out of it over to Krisner between defenders. Floater from just inside the foul line, no good. Hustles, gets his own rebound. Scrum for it. We're going to get a jump ball called here. Mustangs get it off the arrow.
Yep, Mustangs possession. Nice job by Krisner to follow his own missed shot. Really, Krisner's played a nice second half for the Mustangs. Done a nice job on the rebounding end of it, and really right there, too, just following up his own shot.
But how spent Rodney is right now.
Well, he's spent, but let me tell you something. The guy's got enough heart to carry him through the rest of this game.
Into Keandre. Keandre far wing it in. Little spin off the glass and in. First, second half points for Keandre DeShields, who's battled foul trouble tonight. He has 15. Mustangs back to within 3, down 61-58 with 3:58 left in regulation.
Well, if we can get a couple turnovers here, Mustangs can jump right back into the lead.
Malik Thomas, watched there by Krisner. Thomas off to his left, resets on the far wing.
Ooh.
And back on the near side, bounce pass down low, coming free for a quick 2, Dorian McGee. McGee now with 9, lead back up to 5 for Lincoln Park at 63-58. 3:31 to play.
And Kavanaugh, he just gambled there a little bit, anticipated the steal.
Keandre trapped. I'm going to rule this the timeout taken there by the Mustangs.
I don't think he got it in time. I think they're going to call it out of bounds off of Lincoln Park.
A good break then for the Mustangs. It's their basketball.
And I think they're still asking him if he wants a timeout, and he's going to take it anyway.
Now we'll take the timeout. Full timeout, 3:22 to play. 63-58 Lincoln Park. We're back at 60 from the CR Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. GeorgeDentalAssociates.com. About how they, your smile, parts of dental. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Keep your legal needs close to home. Attorney Vincent T. Berry specializes in criminal justice, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. Attorney T. Berry is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to Attorney Vince T. Berry. It will be the only call you need to make. Call 724-430-0300. That's 724-430-0300.
Laurel Highlands down 5, 63-58. 2 unbeatens coming in. Laurel Highlands and Lincoln Park, depending on what publication you looked at. Laurel Highlands was number 1 in one, number 2 in another. And Lincoln Park the same way, Tony.
Well, and put it to you this way, at this point in time, nobody's got it wrong.
No. These two teams fighting tooth and nail here right down to the wire.
It's a great basketball game. It really is.
We expected that coming in. Laurel Highlands led early. Lincoln Park led by as many as 9. Now the Mustangs fighting back. Led by Rodney Gallagher with 30 points tonight as Keandre DeShields has battled foul trouble. And Rodney has it right now. Gallagher up top. Rodney right down the lane, floating it up and in. 32 now for Rodney Gallagher. And the Mustangs back to within 3, down 63-60. 3:07 to play. Certainly buckle up time right now, Tony.
That's exactly right, Brian. And you called it at the right time, that's for sure.
DeAndre Moy coming back, swatted there by Keandre. Into the hands of Kavanaugh. Touched ahead to Rodney. Rodney back on the far side. Gallagher cutting, far wing and in, scooping it up and in. And the Mustangs back to within 1. Rodney Gallagher now with 34. And Laurel Highlands down only 1 at 63-62. 2:40 to play.
Got to be wondering now, what's Rod's personal career high?
I think he had over 40 in a game his freshman year.
I'm trying to remember.
A little drive back and a nice make there from Brandon Cummings. This Lincoln Park team, they're not going to go away. And the Cummings make makes the lead at 3, 65-62. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 2:27 to play. 3-point lead for Lincoln Park. We're back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Going on now at Harper Chevrolet.
Get a new 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $269 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevy.com. Chevrolet. Find new roads. Lease is through GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly with $2,999 cash trade equity down with GM Lease loyalty or conquest. Payment is plus tax, title fees, and payment. Sale ends January 3rd, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-99-8000.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Egg and shop and save card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Laurel Highlands basketball after the timeout. Keandre DeShields with it. Mustangs down 3 at 65-62. Keandre up top now from the elbow. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, Antoine Black. Partially blocked, going back up, trying to regain. Does just that. Touch from Kavanaugh. Over to Rodney for 3 in the tie. Halfway down, rattled out. Another battle for the loose ball rebound. Mason Bolish finding it there for the Mustangs. Spinning off a defender. Floating across court far side. High pass tipped around. Controlled there by Rodney. Rodney far wing and in. Leaner. Oh, no.
Oh.
Call the charge.
Wow. I'm not so sure I agree about that. And Coach Auger definitely does not agree. Thought his head was going to explode over there when they made the call. Wow.
That's his third. All have been charges in this game.
And that's a tough time to make that call right there.
1:56 to play, and you're letting so much go.
Hey.
Surprised you would call that in that situation just because you had so much contact being made out there, Tony, on both sides.
Well, at this point, like I said, just get a turnover and let's go get them on the other side.
Malik Thomas holding up top. Each team with 16 fouls here in the second half. So another 1-1 on the next foul. DeAndre Moy now holding, and Lincoln Park with a 3-point lead. They don't mind taking a little time off the clock here. Cummings playing catch there with Moy. 1:28 to play. Little feed down low, and the ball came free for a moment and then saved there on the far boundary there by Crawford, who sends it off near side and able to finish underneath Dorian McGee. McGee 6 here in the fourth, 11 for the game, lead up to 5. Mustangs' Keandre DeShields brings it back across. Hands off Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, tough shot, couldn't get it to go. Not the shot you want to have right there, Tony.
Well, he had a good look at it. There's no doubt about it. Just couldn't get it to go.
Coming back, Mustangs not getting back defensively. Somebody needs to foul. And you have Rodney is going to commit it here, and that'll be his fourth.
Well, with 54.4, you had to do something.
Down 5.
And actually, I was going to say that probably not a bad idea. You kind of wish that you had the 30-second shot clock like you guys
we had
did
it last night down in Maryland.
Yeah.
They need it here in Pennsylvania. Now McGee at the foul line. He has struggled a bit tonight. Front end of the 1-1, no good, so the Mustangs still have life. And Rodney Gallagher with the basketball. 51 seconds to play. Mustangs down 5. Gallagher across. Gallagher up top. They're all over him. He's double teamed. Needs help. Gets it from Black. Timeout. Mustang bench will take one as well. 42 seconds to play. Mustangs down 5. We're back at 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Planning a sports fundraiser? B Graphics makes it easy. B Graphics will set up an online store with hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and other gear with your team and school logo. Ordering, shipping, payment, B Graphics handles everything, and you get a check with the profits. Minimal effort, maximum success. Call or go online to set up your online store at bgraphics.com. B-E-E, graphics with an X.com. Best of the best, screen printing and embroidery 3 years running. bgraphics.com. For Snuggles, enter and be prepared for with the help of First Federal, a home equity loan or home equity line of credit. You can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Back here at the CCBC Dome in Monaco, Laurel Highlands for the basketball down 5, running out of time, 42 seconds left in this one. Lincoln Park 67, Laurel Highlands 62. Rodney Gallagher sends it into Keandre DeShields on the far wing in the Lincoln Park zone. Keandre and Rod both have 4 personals. Keandre jumper from the foul line, no good. Battle for the loose ball rebound. Keandre finds it, looking for operating room. They're going to give him the and one. They will. Keandre DeShields now with 17. Can tack another one on here at the free throw line. It's a one-possession game again with 32 seconds to play.
Well, the thing of it is there was no stopping him from following that shot. Did a great job to follow and strong enough to put it back up and draw the foul. So right now, DeShields trying to make this a 2-point game.
Now the free throw to cut the Lincoln Park lead to 2, no good. And a battle underneath. You're going to get a Mustang foul. Both Black and Bolish there.
And that's going to be on Bolish. Bolish with the reach, and he had to at that point in time. Going to send Thomas to the line.
29 seconds left. Thomas, he's missed a couple of free throws tonight, Tony. Just 1 of 4.
Well, it's a big spot right here, and he knows it.
That was the 8th team foul, so another 1 and 1 here at the line for Thomas. Sophomore standout for Lincoln Park. Front end on the way, and good.
Wow.
That hit every part of the rim before dropping in from Malik Thomas.
He got the roll, was right. Nice shooter's touch. That's a big shot to make it a 2-possession game.
Now Thomas is 2nd of 2. Lead back up to 4. It's on the way, and this one no good. And underneath Black, the rebound there for the Mustangs. Off to Keandre. Keandre spinning across defenders and scooping it up and in. Keandre DeShields. And the Mustangs get a quick timeout. 22 seconds left. Mustangs back to within 2, 68-66. Take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The county receives John Miller. I'd like to wish luck to the Laurel Mustangs down Red Ridge, our local here. He would also like to recognize all of the talented student athletes who showcase their efforts either on the field or on the sidelines as members of the cheerleading squad or band during game time and halftime performances. Again, this message brought to you by Fayette County Recorder of Deeds, John Marietta, wishing everyone the best of luck this year. This message has been paid for by HBJ Radio.
Back here at the CCBC Dome in Beaver County, 68-66. Lincoln Park, a 2-point lead over Laurel Highlands. And Tony, no matter who loses this game, I don't think either team has anything to be ashamed of tonight. Both have played hard and showed why they're the top 2 teams in 4A.
It's been a fantastic high school basketball game. There's no doubt, Brian. And the thing of it is, you're right. So obviously somebody's got to lose this game, but the point of it is they both show that they can play with each other, and that's carries a lot of weight even going into the regular season, and it's going to carry a lot of weight into the playoffs.
You've both Keandre and Rodney now on the sidelines for the Mustangs because Lincoln Park has the basketball and they have 4 personal fouls apiece. So you need somebody else to foul. You don't want to accidentally have one of those 2 guys commit a foul out there. So heads-up play from Coach Hogger and a quick foul from Antoine Black on Thomas, and this is another 1-1, 9th team foul.
Yep, and a little offense for defense, or defense for offense, I should say, on this switch.
Definitely a heads-up play there by Coach Hogger.
Yes.
Like that call.
I do too. And a good move. Antoine Black picked up the foul, but it's going to send Thomas back to the line where he was just 1 of 2.
Get a 1 and 2 here, you still have life for the Mustangs. It's a 1-possession game. This is a 1-1, so the front end from Thomas.
Short.
But he got another roll, wow. None of his free throw makes have been clean tonight.
No, they've touched a lot of the rim.
Remains, or actually back to a 3-point lead now for Lincoln Park at 69-66.
Yeah, here's the big one right here.
2nd of 2 on the way, and this one is good. That was the cleanest of the ones we've seen so far. Full timeout, 21 seconds left. Lead at 4. We'll take a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tint coating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Back here at the CCBC Dome, so the situation for Laurel Highlands, Tony, you're still down 4, 21.9 seconds left. You take a quick 2 to try to launch a 3.
You just got to take what you can get. I mean, at this point in time, you know you're going to have to foul again. Obviously, you can't unless you get fouled on a three-pointer.
Correct.
But that's, I got a feeling that Coach Boriski's smart enough to tell his players to kind of back off of that a little bit. But really, at this point, see what you get. If you get the shot, make it. You're going to call a quick timeout if you have any more. And I think he still has another.
I think one left on the Mustang side.
And if that's the case, then you swap again. Defense for offense.
Here's Gallagher back across. Gallagher up top. Bolish thought about the three. Hands off Keandre. Mustangs need to go. Keandre, tough shot inside. No good. Looking to get his own rebound. Goes out of bounds. Which way is it going to go? Referee's conferring, saying it's Mustang basketball. They're down. Only 6.8 seconds left.
Interesting. I kind of thought that was off the Shields, but Coach Hogger will take it. Yeah, now you just got to get it in and take a quick shot and then foul.
Blaze Krisner will trigger it in.
Bolish trying to set a screen for Gallagher.
Krisner into Bolish. Three from the far wing, short, and that'll do it. Rebound pulled down by Mikey Crawford, and Lincoln Park will survive. But what an entertaining game tonight at the CCBC Dome in Monaca. But Lincoln Park hangs on for a 70-66 win over Laurel Highlands. Back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Rick Vernon. It comes your way next year on WMBS, the True Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm attorney Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Law. I have experience in workplace accidents for nearly 15 years. If you've been hurt at work, navigate a compensation claim, or you're being treated by your when you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work, but you may not be physically ready to do that. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call us at Radcliffe Law, 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Hello, this is your Fayette County Commissioner, Vince Facides. There is nothing more exciting than high school sports. As a graduate of Laurel Highlands and a letterman myself, I know all the athletes work extra hard to be competitive, plus maintain their study skills. Again, this is Commissioner Vince Facides saluting all of the young contestants for their good luck and may the best team prevail. And the winner is...
Dinner's great. It's one of your top 3 favorite meals. You just don't want to have to make it. Well, with Jimmy John's, you don't have to. Whether you live in a sandwich delivery zone or head into the store, you can always get a freaky fresh sandwich. Click to order at jimmyjohns.com.
Freaky fast, freaky good. Order online at jimmyjohns.com or call 724-437-6800 for delivery or curbside pickup. Jimmy John's, next to Walnut Hill Shop and Save.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens. Even at least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. You're a great put. Change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
It's not guaranteed coverage. It's not available in all states.
Going on now at Field of Chevy East.
Get 2023 Chevy Equinox for only $69 per month. Stop in for a test drive or visit charperchevyeast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease the GMF for well-qualified individuals, 24 months at 10,000 miles yearly for $2,990 on cash rate equity down with GM loyalty or conquest. Payment is for tax, title fees, and for tenants. Sale ends January 3rd, 2023. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you? Oil checks and windshield clean. Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, general repairs, tire repair, fenced-in storage lots, state inspection, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light service. Call 724-438-0681.
Garrett Brickiron has been a business owner and doctor in the Uniontown community for 38 years. He's actively involved in the community, served as team chiropractor for the Laurel Highlands School District, and was inducted into the Laurel Highlands Life Achievement Hall of Fame. Dr. Brickiron is also chairman of the Fayette County Reagan Republicans and wants to continue to make a difference in the community, and he'll be running for South Union Township Supervisor in the May 2023 primary. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs from Dr. Garrett Brickiron.
Planning a sports fundraiser? B Graphics makes it easy. B Graphics will set up an online store with hats, t-shirts, hoodies, and other gear with your team and school logo. Ordering, shipping, payment, B Graphics handles everything, and you get a check with the profits. Minimal effort, maximum success. Call or go online to set up your online store at bgraphics.com. bgraphics.com. Screen 3 years running. B